I think that you will have many ideas. You have the small businesses who are leaning toward Rassemblement National, and large businesses who are a little bit concerned. When I say a little bit, it's to be polite, about the fact that Rassemblement National may come into power. For the time being, we must say that the most probable outcome of the election is that there is no majority, which is, in my views, and that is a personal view, probably the best outcome possible, because we will learn how to create some coalition of the large center. And this is something which has never been able, no government has been able to create. And I believe that both extremes are very bad for France. Rassemblement National is the far right, and we know that when it comes to some values, they are taking options that in the UK, you know extremely well. You have an example of that with Nigel Farage. And with LFI, we have what we call the Islamo-gauchisme, with far left, and Mélenchon is the worst expression possible of that far left. So the best outcome would be that France is getting no majority, and that at the end of the day, we have a government with more technician, not able to do some of the big reforms, but at least will keep the country quiet and do the minimum things, which will probably lead to a calmer situation. But that is my own views.
So I want to get into the extremism that we've witnessed in France. I mean, Macronism was meant to lean against that extreme rise. Business was recruited to also have some impact to stem the rise of the extreme parties. It simply has not been successful over the years. There's been some analysis of the situation. Some are saying, look, it's Macron ignoring the left. The left helped carry him to power twice, but he ignored that part of politics. Has that been the problem?
I think that we have a country which is highly divided, and we have a large portion of the population which is frustrated. So it's not so much that Macron has not done the good thing for the business, because this is recognized and everyone considers that he has done the right thing. It is that the people have the feeling that there are some major aspects in their life which have not been taken into account. The most important one is anxiety and fear. Anxiety for the future and fear for security. We have many issues in the daily life. The fact that immigration has not been stopped, all the crimes and difficulties in the banlieue and in the cité, as we say. The drug dealers, the fact that it's extremely difficult to get the young population respecting the laws, many aspects, and obviously the Islamic movement which is growing. All this is generating a feeling of anxiety, of fear. And also the fact that since 2 years, with inflation, the war in Ukraine, the problem with the raise of price for electricity, gas, etc.